ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So you can see, this is Mulberry and his T32. I should warn you, though, that I am currently still sick. That is why I've been out for the past few days. I may sound funny, as half of my nose currently can't breathe. And I might get lightheaded, depending on how long I cast for. And how long I go without breathing for. So we'll have to see how this works. Today is the first day in 3 days, and I've been able to talk for more than like 10 seconds without having to stop and breathe a bunch. So we'll see whether or not I can actually cast. Yeah, and I'm sorry for just vanishing on you guys. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I didn't think when I first got this, I was like, it's fine. I'll just keep casting day to day like I've always been. It's not how that worked out. Anyways, I should stop and introduce things because my head's a little bit off, and I completely forgot to introduce this game. So, this is Mulberry, and this T32 is a tier 8 game on Muravanka. Yeah, I didn't forget the name of the map at all. I'm just going to put that down to the cold and man flu. I'm dying of man flu. It's horrible. Dead in a few days, obviously. And not anything else. What else do I feel I need to say before the game actually starts? Please do check out my Patreon if you want to support the game. And also because I'm doing a thing over there where I want to see if any of you guys want me to start putting out desktops as artwork. Or my artwork as desktops, sorry. I do the giant 1920 by 1080? Yeah. This is that's the thing I do for the thumbnails, but I do them at full size of my my screen, and then I just shrink them down for the fit the right resolution for the thumbnails. But anyway, so if you guys want me to do desktops of the full things, I can definitely do that quite easily, and I can spruce them up a little bit before I send them out to you guys. So, but head on over to my Patreon if you want to vote on that. It should be open to the public, and I will definitely be giving them out for free. Just Patreon seems to be the best place to hold that poll. And of course, please hit the like button if you've enjoyed this, and also tell your friends about it. Yep, so the channel can grow. When we hit 400, I do intend to put out a brand new intro. Now that I've done a brand new outro, I'm going to start working on the intro, and it will come out once we get 400 subscribers. We're pretty close to that. We're hovering about 30 some odd off from 400, so sooner we get there, sooner you guys can see the new intro I will be making in the coming days. Okay, so let's get into this game. So, we're going to go ahead and start shooting people. You can see his hold down. He's really angled well. If artillery is in this bottom corner, he's going to be kind of sad later on. But for right now, he's angled really well, and he's just giving these guys his turret or his... this T21 is determined to get himself shot. But we're going to have to... Never mind that, as the SU-152 is also determined to get himself shot. He pokes his head up over the ridgeline, so well, why not? So as much as they can only shoot our turret, we can only shoot the front of theirs, and shooting the front of the low is never gonna work at this tier. You need a lot better caliber gun to go through that gun mantle, or a little bit of gold, which is what Mulberry has loaded. Now he's going to run out of gold very quickly. And if he doesn't put these shots exactly where he wants to, he will still bounce. Or he missed in that case. Fortunately for the enemy, they're trying to rush over the top, and they gave us the opening, and so he's just going to rush them, which is exactly the right move. It draws them out, and they came out far enough trying to shoot him that his friendlies got shots on them. This Super Pershing is really determined to get himself shot as he tries to poke over this ridgeline. Unfortunately, the next shot we fire at that T34 misses as we fired over the back of him. And then he dunks one into the dirt, and then we put one into his nothing. We're going to shoot the M4A1 over there because it's a softer target. Well, why would you shoot the front of a T34 when you can shoot the side of an M4A1? Or the front of a Cromie and have the T34 just bounce off you? Because, oh, oops. Yes. There we go. All these guys are just putting shots into our gun mantle on the sides of our tank. Like, I mean, none of these shots are going to go in because they're going into unvulnerable parts of our tank. Good job popping another shell into the M4A1 over there. One more shell into him, and he is done for. Unfortunately, we are losing teammates. We are losing teammates faster than they are losing teammates, which is bad. But the M4A1 looks like he wants... No, never mind. I thought he was going to come around and give us another shot at him. But he is, in fact, backing off altogether. Well, kind of. Artillery lands a shell on him. I'm not certain that was the best use of our artillery shells. But it definitely killed an enemy tank, which is always useful. T-34 really wants to kill us, and I don't know if we can bait him up over the ridgeline or not. Yeah, well, Super Pershing. Oh, Super Pershing. We had a great shot on the side of the Super Pershing. And tried to get fancy and blow his tracks off and just missed altogether. But that time we get fancy, do blow his tracks off, and do manage to pin him down. And we know he just fired, so we should be able to reload before him and kill him before he can get out of there. Good job. You can also see the artillery right now, so with a reload and a reposition... Oop, no, I can't see the artillery anymore. I'm guessing we had a scout tank down there. No, apparently we can just spot the artillery from here. Which means the artillery's not even behind a bush. He's just hiding out in the open. Unfortunately, I guess I was shot for it. But hopefully somebody will take out the artillery while we're not able to. Or maybe we damage something on him. Or apparently none of the above. Great. Great. That's amazing. Shooting straight into the face of a Super Pershing is a bad plan. But if you can shoot almost straight into the face and shoot into the cheeks, you can do some significant damage to that thing. Goes down at 6 health, and this T-21 has decided he wants to die. So he charges us, we shoot him, and he does nothing to us once we know he's there. So all it has to do is get hit by an HE shell, and it is dead. Unfortunately, we have not loaded an HE shell, but we do shoot into the side of his drive wheel, which will kill him pretty much no matter what anyway. Our IS is about to die here, but we're gonna get... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna get some revenge for it, but we dunked the shot, so no revenge yet. Instead, we're gonna put our back end to our Lorraine. Alright. Wow, an artillery piece. The low is... I don't know what the low is doing. The low is confused and wants to die. So, guess what? He died. Shooting the Cromie, because the Super Pershing apparently is not all that bright. So he puts a Ooh. Okay. So that hurt. That was a shot from the Cromwell and a shot from artillery. And, that looks like a splash damage hit from artillery. And by splash damage, I mean it landed directly under our tank and blew up onto us. And the Super Pershing died because of our platoon mate, who I completely forgot to mention at the start of this game, Fallen in the Scorpion G, who's been providing some amazing support from way back there. And now it's only a few of us left. We're still alive, and that Cromley's about to not be, because he decided to run back in front of our gun, which was an extremely stupid thing to do. If the Cromwell had peeled off in this direction, he could have poked up over this ridge, got lights on us, and let the artillery finish us off without ever exposing his tank. Alternately, he could have popped up over that ridgeline, spotted us from bushes, loaded some gold and put a shot through the side of our tank to finish us off. He's just going ahead and he's shooting at where he knew the artillery was last lit. He's using the laser on his mini-map and is firing at where he thinks the artillery was last. Now if the artillery has moved, obviously those shots are not going to go in. Alternatively, if he's not shooting in the right location, those shots are not going to go in. There's a big difference between shooting it at the laser on your mini-map and knowing exactly where that tank was in the terrain. And unfortunately we did not know exactly where that tank was in the terrain, and so couldn't put a shell into it. Although it may be because he moved. Although I seriously doubt that. It's an artillery player. As much as I love my artillery players, as I am one, most of us don't bother moving between shells, or when we get shot, or if the entire team is on the other side of the map, then obviously we just expect them to come and protect us, right? Because that's how this thing works. And I've got to end this particular replay sooner rather than later because my nose has decided that I need to go. And my lungs are starting up again. Yay. What time is it? Is it time for medication yet? I sure hope so. So there's a Challenger we're looking for, and the artillery, which is on bare sliver of health. Challenger's probably around here somewhere. Oh, sorry for that. It's early in the morning. I'll try and get out this, and then there's many other replays as I can record before my body shuts down on me, and I need to go to sleep again. Oh well. Also trying not to cough for you guys, which is harder than you think it is, especially since I'm an asthmatic, and my entire lungs are right now sound like. Okay, so you guys know what it sounds like when you crunch tissue paper up? That's what my lungs sound like every time I breathe. Oh look, that's 51. Is he in exactly the same spot we last saw him in? Of course he is. Oh. Now I can say I'm doing this because my head hurts, but I'm really doing this because my head hurts. Did we just get shotgunned by an artillery that we knew was there, and then have the Challenger take out 2 other teammates? Okay. So we know where the Challenger is now. And our VK is rushing to die. He's got absolutely no backup. He can kill the Challenger though, so he can land a shell on the Challenger before the Challenger's plane kills him. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm gonna shut up now. And I'm back after a violent coughing fit. Oh, wow. That was fun. So, hopefully our meal knows how to just spot the, for our artillery. Oh, look at that. Challenger's just gonna rush up and... Really? He's a beautiful, easy shot. All you had to do was hit him, and the Emil missed. Challenger looks like a fun tank to play. I really got to get me one of these things. It is nice and fast and mobile and big guns. Everything. Oh, I can't attack. And way over there, Emil is completely out of position. He gets himself shot once. And then, why are we switching views? No, don't switch views. Yeah. Stay here. No, stop. Stop. This is why I hate watching other people play at the end of a game. Wait, does he have 2 camera nets on? That can't do anything, right? Those don't stack. as the male is getting himself taken apart by this challenger. And we weren't even in position to see the killing shot. I hate that. But anyways, it was a well-played game up until the end. Camera work could use some work, though. But well played overall. And good game for me to get back into the saddle with. Yeah. Sorry for me in this game. I wasn't particularly awesome. And hopefully I can continue putting out videos so you guys can keep watching things in the next few days as I get better. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Spotter, Duelist, Fighter, and Fire for Fact, managing to snag the high caliber. Good job, sir. Well played overall. Surprised, well, he would have got a steel caliber. Or, a steel caliber, yeah. A steel wall had he lived through that. Well done overall. I just realized Humil's only damage all game was that killing Sean the Challenger at the end. It's unfortunate for him. And if we hadn't got shotgunned, that would have been an epic game. Lost 34,000 due to some consumables and some premium ammo there. But overall, well done. 4,000 damage blocked. Over 4,000 damage done and some spawning damage as well. Well played, sir. Thank you so much for showing us how to use the T32 in more than your standard hold down positions. Let's see. Anything else that needs to be said? Yes, please do hit that like button if you have enjoyed this. It really does help me out quite a bit in the YouTube rankings, which helps more people see us, which helps the channel grow. Speaking of the channel growing, you can also help it grow by telling more people about it. And when we get to 400 subscribers, then I'll come out with a new intro video that has been long awaited. In the meantime, you guys can check out my Patreon page, which you can find the desktop poll there, as well as a way to support the channel, the fact that this is an ad-free channel, or fund the next feature game, and which will be decided by the patrons. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. This is ioEther out.